In this tutorial, I will show you how to create planner tasks and Power Apps in a plan and bucket of your choice, a start and due date, and different priorities. First of all, I select my plan dropdown, go to its items property, and list my plans. Then I move on with the default selected items property and use the first function, and again list my plans within that function. This step is necessary since the bucket dropdown will refer to the plan dropdown. Therefore, a plan should be selected by default to prevent error code. After that, I select my bucket dropdown to list my buckets in the items property. To get my buckets, I need the plan ID and the group ID. However, I can use the plan ID twice. The task title text input and the date pickers for start and due date can remain as they are, but I need to change the properties of the priority slider. The minimum should be 1, the maximum 10, and the value can be any number in that range. Now I would like to display the selected value in my priority label. Therefore, I add a space and then a switch function. The planner connector accepts 1 as urgent, 2, 3, and 4 as important, 5, 6, 7 as medium, 8, 9, and 10 as low. In the final step, I will create the task through a button. In order to achieve this, I select its onSelect property and use the planner createTask v4 function. In this function, the plan ID, group ID, and task title are required. As mentioned earlier, plan ID can be used for group ID as well. In addition to that, I can add more information to my task in curly brackets, such as bucket, start and due date, priority, and much more, as you will see in the upcoming videos. Now I should be able to create a planner task in Power Apps. My first plan is already selected, so I select the bucket initiating. I name the task "This is a test", set its start date to today and its due date to tomorrow. I leave the priority as medium and add the task. When I open Microsoft Planner, switch between my plans to reload the page, I can see the task I created in Power Apps. The bucket, priority, start, and due date are exactly as I set them in Power Apps. Now I will try to create another task, but this time in another bucket. I choose executing for this task and name the task "This is also a test". I set its start date to 1st of October and its due date to October 10. I will also change the priority to urgent and add the new task. As you see, the task is not under the executing bucket yet, but as soon as I reload the page, it becomes visible. The priority, bucket, and date times are exactly as I set them. This was the first part of the Planner Create task tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay updated.